Hi guys, my name is Dari and welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you all of my summer makes for 2021. If you guys have been watching my videos lately, you've seen what I had planned for the summer. I didn't do an official summer plans video, but I definitely shared in some of the vlogs, you know, what I had on my cutting table. I can confess right now that I did not get through everything before September 1st. Today is the 3rd of September, and I can tell you that I did not get through everything on my list, but that's okay because I got through a lot, and I had a busy summer. Work was crazy. I went to Mexico, so yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into it. So the first thing I want to show you is that I made the Simplicity 8386. You guys have seen this several times before. I've made it more than twice now. This is probably one of my favorite patterns. It's definitely one of the tried and trues. So I made this top. As you can see, I'll cover my face, you can see it. I made this out of leftover rib knit fabric. My intention with this at first was to make just a skirt, but I found that I had plenty of fabric left over to make this top. I did have to make some adjustments because like I didn't have enough for the back full, like to cut on the fold for the back piece, for the back part of the bodice. So I just cut out two pieces. I added seam allowance and I just joined it together on the back. It looks good, looks great. And if you ever want to make this pattern and you find that you don't have enough fabric to cut it on the fold, you should definitely do what I did. It's a super easy adjustment to make. What else can I say about this? I don't know if it's great. If you follow me on Instagram, I shared a photo of myself and a reel of me wearing this with the skirt that I'm going to show you just now. And I'm not going to talk too much about this pattern because I have already gone over this pattern in the past. So super easy make. It's a stash buster in my opinion. And this fabric, let me see, I got this fabric in California in 2017 and I never used it, and I've been wanting to make something out of it for a long time, so I finally got a chance to do that. So for the skirt portion, I use this 6598, it's a Berta 6598. I showed this before on one of my recent vlogs, and here it is. This is the skirt. It has a little slit here on the side. I talk about this, the making of it in detail in one of my recent vlogs. I'll try to insert a card here so you can check that out and, you know, check out the journey of making this. But I think it's a great pattern. This is an easy pattern. I thought it was perfect for my body shape. I'm curvy, so I thought it was perfect for my body shape, and I recommend it. It's super easy make. The instructions were fine, they were straightforward. Of course, I didn't follow the instructions to the letter. Like I inserted a waistband instead of attaching a waistband, folding it over and then stitching it in place. But yeah, like I said, you guys can check out my vlog so you can, you know, find out more about it. But these two together, I just thought it was so cute, and I think, oops, this came off the hanger. I think they paired, obviously I use the same fabric, but just the patterns themselves paired beautifully. So you should definitely try to make something like this if you, I don't know, have an upcoming event or whatever. So, so yeah, I'm gonna put that on the side and we'll talk about the next pattern. The next pattern I made is this Mccall's. Actually, this is the Mccall 7415, but it's no longer, this pattern is no longer under Mccall's. They've now moved it to Butterick, and I will put the pattern number down at the bottom of the screen so you can go check it out if you want to make it. But at the time of the recording of this video, I have yet to edit and share the vlog of the making of these shorts. But I may go ahead and share that vlog with you first before I share this video. And so I just want to show you real quick the shorts. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. That looks good. The shorts in the front. Here are the shorts, the back. This is such a strange color to share on video because as you can see, this is a neon, this is like a neon pink. It's like, yeah, it's a neon pink. It has this orangey tone to it, but it's definitely pink. It's more like a hot neon salmon type color. That's what I would call it. But I feel like it blows out the camera there, the lens. I don't know. It's just a strange color to share. But anyway, this was an easy pattern actually to put together. I had originally cut out a size 18, and at first I thought that the size 18 was too big for me, but then I ended up cutting out the size 16 instead, and the 16 ended up being a little bit too fitted for me. I don't want to say too tight because I can wear it. It's just that it's more fitted than I would like it to be. I was hoping this would be a little looser at the bottom, you know, a little looser around my hips, and just obviously, you know, fit it on the waist so that it can stay up. But that was kind of my vision. But the shape of this pattern, wow, the shape of these shorts, I just love it. If I would have cut out the right size and stuck with the size 18, I think it would have looked amazing on me. But I'm gonna go ahead and insert photos of what it looks like on me anyway, so you can get an idea. But this pattern was a really quick make, a super easy make. It's just that I would make a few changes next time. Obviously the size was one of them. I did look on the internet to see if there were other options for the waistband, because this is a facing, it has a facing, and I just don't feel like, because one of the fabric options was you could use a ponte, which is that's what I did here. I used leftover ponte that I had in my stash. And for ponte, you know, I just don't think the facing was necessary. I feel like I would have been better off with an elastic waistband, in my opinion, even though it has darts on the side, because to put it together you had to, and by the way, this is a no side seam. This is a no side seam pair of shorts. So all I had to do was, you know, stitch a dart on both sides to shape it, and then the invisible zipper in the back, which you can see here. So I don't know. Next time I think I would definitely insert elastic instead of using the facing. But of course, if you are gonna make the shorts out of, I don't know, a woven, then yes, definitely use your facing, do whatever you need to do. But I'm not a huge fan of facings. I've complained about facings in the past. I'm just not a big fan of it. And you'll see another make here that I was just like, really, do I really have to put a facing in this? And I will definitely change it next time. I'll change the way I make it next time. So anyway, that's all I want to talk about with this pattern. Watch the vlog. I'm like, stay tuned, but no, I'm actually going to share the vlog before I even share this video. Okay, so next thing I made was the Simplicity S9224. It was I hope you can see that. I made, which view did I make? I think I made view A. Yep, I made view A. And this is a Mimi G for Simplicity pattern. As you can see in the photo, Mimi G has on, you know, I think it's linen if I'm not mistaken, but it's a green fabric. Well, at the time that the pattern came out, I was like, oh, I have green fabric too. I have a green linen as well. So I went ahead and made the dress out of the green linen that I did have in my stash. I originally meant to make something else with this linen, but yeah, this dress caught my eye, got my attention. I had to make it. So let me see. The pattern, it looks great on her. For me, I'll insert a photo. For me, it looks good. It's just that I think I should have cut out, because you know the top is kind of loose. I should have cut out a size 16. I cut out the size 18 on the top. The size 18 on the bottom I think was fine, but the size at the top was a little bit too big for me. I felt like there was just too much fabric in the back, for example, and then there was definitely just too much fabric even in the front. Like, it just didn't feel like it you know, sat well on my shoulders, and I don't know. I learned my lesson for next time, and it's funny because I have another fabric in my stash that I purchased just to make another version of this dress, but I'm definitely gonna have to make some adjustments before I tackle another dress, and it will probably be next year because obviously we're moving into fall. So the inside was just a little strange too, because as you can see here, I had to use twill tape. That's just what it says in the instructions, that we're to use twill tape for the inside of the dress, because you have to, there's no opening on the sides, on a side seam, so that you can loop the belt through. There is no opening. It's just on the inside where you tie the dress together, and then of course this wraps around. I didn't like that. I don't know. I just didn't like it, and I'll tell you why. So there's a lot of stress in this area, a lot of stress. In fact, so much stress that my twill tape came apart and I had to re-sew it on. And the size is meant for my waist. I mean, it was meant for my waist. I mean, it stretched a little, but that's the whole point. It has elastic in the waist, right? But anyway, I just wanted to tell you about that, because I think next time if I were to make this, I would make it out of the actual fabric and not use twill tape. This thing just came apart so easily and quickly. The second time I stitched it on, I did fold it over and then stitch it on to the side seam. But like I said, I would next time use fabric to do that whole section, because I don't know, I just didn't like it too much. And then I had some trouble even on the inside here, which was, I don't know, it was just strange. I felt like I was frustrated, and let me tell you, linen ain't cheap, so I kind of felt like I wasted my fabric. I should have made a muslin out of this. I don't know, I guess I thought it would fit me perfectly, but next time I will definitely cut out different size at the top, probably blend it into the size 18 on the bottom, and then just kind of go from there. I learned my lesson, but I'll make it again. I just learned my lesson. So even though it fit me a little big, it was a little big on me, it still looks cute. So you can see that in the photo that I'm going to be inserting. So the next pattern I made is this Mccall's 8217. You can see I made the view that the model is wearing. And if you look here on the side, this is the top that I made. I made it out of leftover fabric. If you recall, earlier in the summer, I made a pair of shorts, paper bag waist shorts. Well, I had leftover fabric from that project, so I went ahead and made this. Super easy sew, very quick to make. It was a fun make, actually. I would make some adjustments. Yes, I would. For one, probably for the elastic, I would just measure myself and not use the pattern piece for the elastic, because I often find that the pattern pieces, they are just a little too snug for me, and that was just my bad. I should have just measured myself and used that measurement to insert the elastic. I think it would have been a little bit more comfortable, but I'm not gonna remove the elastic now. I'm just gonna wear it as it is. And then this bottom part, overall, I think I would just lengthen this by maybe 3 inches or so, just so that it covers more of my hip. I don't want to wear this cropped. I would prefer it to have it cover my hips a little bit more. So, and actually, I lied. I'm sorry, I did not make view B, the one that the model's wearing. I made view C, because if you can see the straps, I had to tie the straps here at the top. So I made view C, so my bad, I didn't mean to lie. But even like that, making view C, I still felt like this portion here at the bottom was still too short. So next time I will lengthen that for sure. So this pattern, super easy make. I recommend it. If you're a beginner sewist, this is a perfect pattern for you. You will find much satisfaction in it, and plus you can wear it for summer. So it'll probably be next summer though, because as you can see, it shows all the shoulders and the chest area. So yeah. So moving on to the next and last pattern that I made for the summer. And I've made this before. This is a tried and true for me. I made New Look 6301, but I made View B, which is the version with the short sleeves. Okay, so this is the dress that I made. This is a faux wrap top, and it's one of my favorite patterns, like I just said. It was an easy make. The only thing that I noticed was when I inserted the sleeves, I felt like it didn't look as smooth as the last time I made this dress, which is very strange. I didn't think that I had any challenges with inserting the sleeve last time, but I definitely felt it this time. I was like, that's just not really sitting on my shoulder like the other dress that I made, but whatever. I wore it, or I've already worn it to church, and it looks beautiful. Has that A-line skirt, and I really like it. I made this in a brush knit. I love brush knit, and it's just a easy pattern. It goes together very well. You probably have seen me talk about this same pattern in another video, I think from 2 years ago, I think it was. So very happy with how it turned out, even though I think that the shoulders could have been a lot smoother looking. I definitely could have inserted the sleeves a little better, but next time I'll be more careful. But yeah, it's a faux wrap dress. It's not a true wrap dress. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this dress. I mean, there's nothing spectacular except that it fits me well, and I'm gonna insert a photo so you can check it out. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so that's all I have for this video. Until next time, stay tuned. I hope you follow along, give me a thumbs up, and definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I guess until the next video, take care guys. Bye.